yeah. I came with the facts, got the date, got the text, got the calls, got the screen, got the pieces in the stack. They talk big, then they vanish when the truth hit the light. Try to twist what they said, but I kept it airtight. I don't fall for the noise, I don't fool for the hate. If I say it, I can show it every time, every day. They don't like what I found, they don't like what I keep. Try to paint me the villain when the proof is concrete. But I stand on the truth, hands steady, eyes wide. If you throw me your lies, I throw back the receipts. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, take a shout, I don't flinch. Snoopy's files, every lie gets a pinch. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, try to bend, I won't switch. Snoopy's files, yeah, I keep the whole clip. Now they come for my name, try to bruise my good heart, throwing dirt in the wind, hoping it can tear apart what I built with the truth, what I earned with my time. But I keep all the screenshots, line by line by line. They can scheme in the dark, they can post what they want. I already know the angle, I already know the kind. And the more that they talk, the more clear it all gets. Every mask that they wear turns to proof when it's checked. Let them run with the story, let them chase after smoke. I stay calm, I stay ready with the facts in a row. No, I don't need to shout when the record is right. I let truth do the talking every day, every night. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, they can shout, I don't flinch. Snoopy's files, every lie gets a pinch. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, try to bend, I won't switch. Snoopy's files, yeah, I keep the whole clip.
Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Hey Jane, hey Luna, hey Nick, hey Stormy. What's going on? Hey Fluffy and Lady Leo, good to see you all. I'm a little late and I apologize. I'm trying to organize the boss in the house, of course, because on this I'm going to be going off a little bit. Hey Cassandra, a few things I want to address. I haven't been online for the last number of days other than popping in and popping out. Hey Illy, and I believe so much has happened. So you're all aware I went over to Maggie's and I offered a certain person an olive branch. And here was my thinking behind it, right? I'm thinking, this woman has her whole community advising her what a bad idea this is. Trying to tell her how much her channel is worth and for her principles that what she was doing actually damages everything that she was trying to represent. So I went over and I thought, okay, I don't mind taking one from my ego and going over and saying, okay, I'll drop all of that. I will no longer speak on you. I will no longer do anything simply because I will follow through with what I believe in. My ego will get to put to one side. It doesn't become about who's right or wrong. It comes about the bigger picture that Jelly is a piece of fucking shit and should not be featured on anybody's panel at all, any fucking where. Anywhere. She's over there been writing post after post after post. And you'll get no acknowledgement from me. You are done. You are in a rat hole. That's exactly where you need to be. And you then calling out anybody and saying about, and this is not me defending Maggie, but you think that by putting up a post and saying that because you weren't speaking to her directly, about the Spices comment. It was Black Americans you were referring to, so it's okay? So are you admitting it now? Which is it? Because I'm wondering how that reconciles with people. So for anyone that's wondering and said that I gave my word I would not speak on a certain person, I kept it. This is currently 5 days ago. This got sent to me yesterday. This is from Star. Star, I gave you grace, right? I didn't have to show you a single fucking thing. Because my opinion of you is my solid belief about you. You are a shitster. You are a liar. You've been out here blackfishing. You've changed your emojis to make it look like you're a black person. You lied in the past and said that you were not white when your fucking pale ass is the same as my lily white fucking Irish one. You're a grifter. You're a fucking fraud. You went out of your way stirring shit. And I addressed you with your own fucking lies. You sent stuff to people that were supposedly receipts for what you said that you were doing in your life. And then when I posted them, you hit me with privacy strike after privacy strike. None of them went through, but yet you kept doing it. I blocked out any information that would have been related to you in any way. So when you asked, and I took them down with grace. I didn't have to. And I'm going to tell you this, my fucking lives are not coming down. They're not coming down. They stay. I took down the shorts where they were up. My lives, I stand on every single word. You're a shit stirrer. No matter where you go, you bring chaos. You try and fuel a narrative all the time. You went to Maggie's the day after I was over there and saying that there was a bigger picture and I was trying to cut Jelly off and not have somebody be looked upon in their own community sideways over a piece of shit like Jelly. But you two are in good fucking company. You two deserve each other's pathological liars. You went over to Maggie's the next day in the chat saying Golden got struck. I struck her. After the person who said that she would no longer continue. It was dead. It was done. But yet, Golden, you were over with Star the next day speaking about me. So here's a post that went up 5 days ago. And I got sent this yesterday. And I haven't been on because I've had 4 family members' birthdays in the last couple of days. And my little one's birthday was yesterday. So no, you don't get to take away from my family time. This is what Star wrote. It's up here. I asked you to take it all down. You still have my audio up there and other defamatory shit. I'm going to ask for the last time to take it down. If you refuse, that's up to you. I will continue to pursue it legally. I'm sick of the lies and twisted narratives. Enough is enough. Let me answer that there firstly. Kiss my fucking arse. It's all going back up. All of it. Every fucking piece of it. All of it. You lied on me continuously. You turned on me for being in Vampy's chat, which I will get to in a minute. And you went from place to place lying. And then when you got called out on it, on all of the stuff with Michelle you were being called out on, And then Plotter was able to show the same receipts that were provided, but of course everybody else is lying, right? And that documentation that I had up, which was fake legal papers, fake. I can see why you would want them down, because it absolutely shoots down any credibility that you might have with anybody. I took them down. I did not have to. Did you come out and say, I'm sorry I lied? Did you come out and say, I'm sorry I created a load of shit anywhere? No, you didn't. But I took them down. You do not get to tell me to take down any fucking alive. Please go to the authorities. Go. I don't give a fuck. Go. Go ahead. That's how stupid these people are who follow you. You're involved with saying that a judge trafficked, pillaged, and tortured you when the man had never anything in his background of that sort. You even provided receipts to state that slander and defamation. So by all means, girl, you go to anyone you want to. Anybody. Because it's illegal to be involved, even on a second-hand level of legal documentation. So you go ahead. So whoever struck Golden, I will find out. And from there, you'll have yourself to blame. This is an app. And just because you don't like someone doesn't mean they cannot have a channel. It's not up to us. If you don't like us back, then fuck off. Have a channel. It's not up to us if you don't like us back. Let me tell you this. I did not strike Golden. Or anybody else. But you brain dead, vindictive bitch, I wouldn't put it past Jelly. So Jelly can keep igniting something that isn't there. Well, clearly, it is there. It is there because Odin doesn't want any peace. So you'll see from this. Take your half-truths and get some self-awareness. Obviously, you cannot tell the truth. I see so much immaturity on here. It's crazy. Aren't you 50 this year? You're 50 in October. Very fitting, by the way. But you're 50 this year and you can't go anywhere without starting trouble, being in the drama, but it being in the background of it. Stirring that pot like the fucking bad bitch witch you are. Face the fact that you cannot control others. Who am I trying to control? Who am I controlling? This is my channel. I'll speak on what I want. I don't need your fucking approval. Get that straight. Cannot take control of others' lives, especially when they ain't done anything. And this is an app, not court. So, everybody is aware, Star. You went in on me and Plotter because we were in Vampy's chat. Plotter surrendered his ranch. So did I. Then you went lying. You went Stormy's lying. And Michelle reached out and gave the receipts and spoke to me about what had happened. And it's funny, when them receipts went out, other people had them too, and then they posted theirs. That's evidence, you stupid, dumb, fucking bitch. They are your words that you sent to somebody else that you keep saying. As a matter of fact, your mother came onto my live and she stated that what I was saying was a lie, but I was reading what you had sent to other people. Your mother was telling the truth. That was a family case. It was never criminal. Correct. But what you alluded to was it was a criminal case because your wording was you put criminal charges on a judge that does not exist. And I've shown the paperwork. I will not take down my fucking lives. How dare you? So you want to go further, you please go ahead. Please go to your local police station and tell them that I did a live based on information that you sent somebody else, lying about a judge, showing fake paperwork. Who actually even does that? Who in their right mind actually goes to the extent of showing fake legal paperwork and getting your friend that you found on Steph's channel, who had also lost her kids And she fucking volunteered that information. But she was your advocate. But yet when we look back on your lives and I'm playing them back, Star, it literally is you sitting there with Wendy saying, well, if I ever needed an advocate legally and blah, 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 which is it? Because I'm not out here lying. I'm literally playing back your own words. But you've got a problem with it. I'm here showing what you're lying on, but I'm the problem. Please go to any law enforcement you feel or see necessary. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I've no problem in handing that stuff over. I could care fucking less. So you're running around talking about this shit after doing a live, and Golden, you were involved in the live speaking on me. So this dumb, dizzy fucking bitch, 50 years old, acting like a schoolgirl, not an ounce of fucking responsibility or adulthood anywhere in her. You're a failed 50-year-old. Failed. She tags Golden. She tags Dropping the Tea. She tags Joe. She tags Split Mind Media. For anybody who's not aware, this guy's new. He's going to be Jelly's new victim because Jelly's been moving around in his space. So, of course, she needs to go into other places. And this is the guy who she had up on a couple of panels, but he doesn't actually know her. So that's him. With all the shitsome, we know who that is. Hip-hop history lord. And Tanika. I don't really have anything to say about Tanika. Tanika's Tanika. But this is an interesting combination. This is 5 days ago. This was a day after. I did not strike Golden. Let me get the picture, actually, of what came up on Golden's when she was struck. Because somebody else sent me this, too. And she was actually struck by YouTube policies. That's what it came up as. That's not copywritten by me. That's not me striking her. I did not strike her the same way as I did not hack her. But all of these lies kept getting told over and over and over. I put my ego to one side over Jelly and the bigger picture for Golden, but she wants to continue, and you can go ahead. So this is what Golden says. Bear in mind she wanted a truce, right? I won't show it now at the end, but let me read it to you. I'll get it here. Pretty pathetic now. I'm just letting the law handle it all the way. I've given way too much grace. Tell me something. Excuse me. Where have you given grace? You don't need to extend me grace. What you did was lie on me. All the way through. You lied. All the way through. Including recently. Where you were over on Maggie's and talking about something to do with Discord where you weren't even around and haven't got a clue. But I'm keeping this with you because you clearly, 5 days ago, wanted it to go back to where it is. So here we are. Here we are. You are willing to sacrifice yourself, your platform, your credibility, your reputation, all under the guise, and it is a guise, of forgiveness. For Jelly. And when she affects you, because it is a matter of time, you are going to look ridiculous. Ridiculous. People will stop fucking with you. All of this to make a point to me. For her, good luck to you. You're going to need it. See, the irony is, me, after being told by you it wasn't my place to be out here calling out shit that I see. And I stood back and I said, okay, let's say you do it. And what do? You align with Jelly. Make that make sense. Because it doesn't. Going live the next day, talking about me, doing it on Star's channel, not your own, just so you can try and sneak under the radar. I don't watch Star, but other people do, and they send me it. At this stage, I'm beginning to think, really? I can see why Joe's over there. I can see why Dropping the T's over there. I can see why Jelly is over there. Why is it so hard for you to call out Jelly? Why is it so hard for you to accept what's being said to you? Because it isn't forgiveness. It's certainly not that. Which is crazy. So, Vampy, that brings me on to you. Oh, one more thing, Golden. You want to go to the courts? Off you go. Go ahead. Don't give a shit. Go ahead. All those whack theories that were coming out have no foundation, zero. But keep it with yourself, because the other stuff that I said I did not want to be speaking to, or I did not want to be involved with, I hold that because I never wanted it. Maggie went over and got Ralph. I do not want to be speaking about him. I will not be speaking about him. My name is left out. I have nothing to retort to. Vampy, you have been fucking looking for a rebuttal. Here it is, bitch. All right, let me tell you this. You want to go live and you want to keep dragging my name just so you can get people to come into your chat, because that's exactly what it is. And then when you have a couple of numbers there, click, you flip the switch, and then you're back to yourself. Why do you care about what my content is? Hey, Loki. Hey, R for real. Why do you care that I'm out here speaking about whoever? Let me point out your fucking hypocrisy. Unoriginal content, then you come out here trolling every CC going, to the point that when you were done with CC, you went on your fucking subscribers. All of them, and the people that supported you. But you were being controlled, right? The minute people said enough, that they were no longer taking any more abuse from you, that they were no longer being attached to the shit that you did while you were trolling, that they were getting the blame for, because there was more than me. They left. They withdrew their support. Do you know why? Because you fucking love chaos. You will do things deliberately. And you sit back and you sneer. And then you start attacking people because they won't hit your panel. You made reference to me hitting Kimmy's, hitting Maggie's, hitting whatever. It's none of your fucking business, firstly. I don't have to hit your panel. If you're not able to do your channel and it's a co-host you want, then go get one. But to go in on your subscribers and expect them to hit your panel and run it for you, and then in the next breath, what you say to Nick is that she used to come up on your panel, you'd go ghost, you'd go quiet. And all she would ask you is, are you still there? But that's offensive, right? Let me point out another thing to you. You went missing. People cared enough to see were you okay. You were in jail. Some of us knew that. Nobody put that information out there. Nobody. Clearly you wanted it out there. You wanted people to be speaking about you. Nobody put that out there. So when you went missing a second time and vanished, and I sent you a message simply saying, are you okay? Hope you're okay. You haven't been around in a couple of days. That's literally the context of that fucking message. And you came out and you went crashing out saying how you were taking a week off and how you don't want to, you give your time on the front. You don't want to be talking to anybody. And that's your business. That's okay. That's fine. But don't make it out like you were expected to be in your Discord all the time, or that I did something in your Discord. I did not. The only time I asked you to come to your Discord and have a conversation was in regards to the Bigfoot stuff that you had fucking done. You made it. You put it out there. But then you twisted it. When you saw that other people were getting the blame, you sat back quietly. And long enough, without speaking on anything. No loyalty whatsoever, no fucking support. And what do? You are crashing out over there, talking about support. You don't know the first thing about fucking support. You expect people to be there and be abused and to continue coming back to support you, or to sit down and tell you how also poor Vampy. Yeah, we know you don't deal with rejection. Yeah, that's awful. You're a grown fucking person. Suck it fucking up. Enough. People get tired of stroking your fucking ego and holding you with kid gloves as much as they do get sick of you going in on them and not responding. I won't be making a habit out of this for you at all. I am saying this to call you out and show you how much of a hypocrite you are. And you are a fucking hypocrite. Your evergreen content that you're fucking speaking about for the last 18 months. And that's all you did was speak about it. The only thing we ever did was advise you as subscribers, even before I took up as a CC, to keep people like Joe out of your chat. You would play in your subscriber's face. You would block her. You would say you understood as to why she couldn't be there after saying the plantation comment on your channel. On your fucking channel. And you never addressed that. You took her out, but you kept unblocking her because she kept showing back up. Same with Stormy. People were calling you out with that too. You didn't want to hear that. You went over with her and, until you crashed out with her. You haven't had a backbone or principle in anything. You want to know what my opinion is on stuff? Why don't you tell us yours? Why don't you talk about your own fucking community? Why don't you speak on your fucking experiences instead of saying, well, what do I think? What do I think? What I think doesn't fucking matter all that much. What I think is it's so fucked up. So fucked up that you make allowances. That you want them there. That you blame other people because they were not comfortable with sitting around certain people, that it's their fault. They were trying to control you because they had principles and didn't want to be around that behavior. You don't get to abuse people to the hilt and then cry about the fact that they're not fucking supporters. When did you turn up for other people, Vampy? And I didn't give a shit. It wasn't about you coming over into my channel and giving anything. You are so self-absorbed and self-centered that you want people to sit there, nurse you like a child, stroke your fucking ego, and tell you how great you are. And I'm not taking away from the fact that you are extremely talented. You are. But you have no fucking backbone. You stand for fucking nothing. And then you get angry because your subscribers are supposed to be hostages, right? They're yours. How dare they go anywhere else? How dare they venture out into any other sector and sit there? Because they're yours. You don't own people. You don't own your subscribers. You're not a celebrity. You're a CC. You don't just come out and say, I'm going to sit here now. I'm not going to ask anybody to network or do anything with me, but I'm just going to come out, I'm going to go live, and I expect people to come up here and co-host with me. And when they don't, I'm just going to attack anybody in the chat. I want to point something out for you that's blatantly obvious. Jelly, Star, Golden, all start and stop with you. All of them. I got called out about what you were doing. I had message after message getting fucking tagged about what you were saying. But I was on my own channel continually saying, I don't agree with everything she says. But I was still trying to support you within that. I don't have to agree with people to respect them or have support, but apparently respect is something that you don't fucking have for anybody. Nobody. There's nobody immune. You immediately switch up for the ops. Oh, they were making me do it. Nobody made you do anything. People was not gathering your addresses at all. That's not even true. People check the hospitals to see were you are fucking alive. You are cared about the same people you are trampling on right now. You are a fucking disgrace. You don't have a single part of you that has any kind of friendship or support within you. It is beyond you. It's beyond you. You are a narc. You are a narc. You want people that are sitting there in your chat saying, go Vampy, yeah, you're right, Vampy. Poor Vampy. You're determined to try and run off Lime Skies because you think if you pander enough to Jelly, she'll come back over to you. And at this stage, I promise you, nobody gives a fuck. You may as well be sitting with Jelly because you took no standing with Joe. You took no standing with Jelly. You took no standing on anything racial. But now you're attacking me for doing it. How do you reconcile that, Vampy? Please tell me. Please tell me. How does that work? How do you have some sort of bone of contention with me for calling this shit out and calling you out with it because you kept on blocking people just so you could have numbers, just so you could have people in your chat? That's what that meant to you. You did not give a fuck about your own community once you had people in your chat. Your ego is overinflated. You're not a celebrity, and the people in your chat are not fans that just sit there waiting as if you're doing a concert. It doesn't work like that. Your subscribers will leave if they don't align with the principles, and anyone on any channel will do that. People support you. They support because of the principles behind them. But I'm the problem, right? I'm the problem. I supported you from day one when there was nobody in your chat. And I mean nobody. All the way through. A couple of times I may have disagreed with you. I don't see a problem in disagreeing with people. I can disagree with you and still respect you. And I can disagree and remove myself and still support you from a distance, which is exactly what I said to you on your live. I will support you at a distance. I wish you nothing but the best. You're extremely talented. And just keep going. But that wasn't good enough. You had to pander to people who were rejecting you because apparently they are what's important to you. And that's fine. That's fine. But you don't get to choose for other people. And neither do I. Your subs decide who they want to be around. So maybe you should humble yourself a little bit and take a look at why your subs left. I don't know. It wasn't to do with me. Had nothing to do with me because I've been sitting out here. I've addressed you one other time after a month of you going in on me every time you went live. Enough. I'm not doing it no more. You can spin any lie that you want, which you have been doing. Feeding into a narrative that does not exist. You made the Bigfoot song. And the film, video, whatever the hell it was, story, whatever. All of that. None of that was made by me, Nick, Jane, but you fucking sat out when we were being dragged across this app and labeled as all sorts. Not once did you come out and say anything to take the power out of it and just own it. And you were asked to. But this is what I mean about you, Vampy. You're duplicitous, and you're vindictive. You're really vindictive. Because I think there's a part of you that enjoyed we were being dragged while you sat back. I actually believe that. I'm going to call it as I see it. And then when the live went out on Nick's, and people spoke about it, the next day you went live saying, oh, I was in the bushes and I was watching, and you were. But at no time did you take ownership for it. At no time did you come out and say, well, actually, the things that are being said about my subs at the minute are not true. You owned nothing. But then you want people to keep going back for more of that. You went out then and you made a song about Golden. And again, that was made about me, Jane, and Nick again. We were sending you gifts, we were sending you money, we were asking you to do all sorts of stuff, and the actual opposite is true. Nobody, for anyone that actually can see from the outside, Vampy is not controllable at all. At all. Nobody was wishing to control her. People advised her as to what they were comfortable with. But they also said it's her channel, she can make her own choices. So we support it from a distance rather than be part of it. You're a flip-flop. You don't know which way you want to fucking go. You want Jelly back. Go sit with her. I get why you want to sit with her. You didn't stand on anything with Joe. You stood on nothing with fucking Jelly, but you attacked me for taking a stand. You're a fucking joke. You're a joke. I had been attacked day after day after fucking day about the stuff that you said previously to other people that I had nothing to do with. But that was fine, right? When you went live after Nick, you said, oh, this is great. We're all a bit of a family in the community. You wouldn't know community for a fucking can of paint. You know jealousy. You know bitterness. That's what you know. You know resentment. You know victimhood. You know all of these things. You wonder why people don't take you serious, Vampy, and this is it. This is why. You're coming out attacking people about, well, I made art, I made this, and your art is great. But let me tell you this. Your art is based on Game of Thrones. You make reference to Game of Thrones with everything. You didn't come up with the concept of Game of Thrones. You didn't write the book. It's not your theme. But yes, your art is spectacular. So when you say I'm unoriginal, so are you. So are you. But at least in my unoriginality, in talking about other people, which is not that alien out here, at least in my unoriginality, my pale fucking lily white ass can stand on more things than you can in your own community against people who are white, who you should have an opinion on, who you should be able to hold accountable. But you don't. And that speaks to who you are fundamentally. And I said what I said. I mean it. And this is why people left. This is why people walked. Your abusiveness. Other people getting dragged along for what you were doing. People get tired of that shit. People get tired of seeing you pander to the absolute rejects of the sector. And that's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. And I'm not going into no back and forth argument with you. This is me addressing it. You go live every single day with this. You want to know what my opinion is on the Nolan case? Where's yours? Let's hear your voice on that situation. I'd like to hear what your opinion is. Really? Because apparently mine, I shouldn't be doing it, right? It's amazing how that you will make content that I get dragged and blamed for. And then you make up a lie pandering to the same people and asking them, or basically saying to them, you're being controlled and that I'm attacking people who look like you. Wow. Jelly is attacking people who look like you. Where's your voice there? Joe is attacking people who look like you. Where's your voice there? Oh yeah. But I'm sticking up for people who look like you. And I'm the problem. Fuck off. Fuck right off. My support is gone. It's done. I will not be back. What other people do is on them, and that's fine. I'm not going to speak to anyone on where they can and can't go. It's not my place. But I am done sitting in a chat, getting attached to what it is and your opinions and whatever mood that you're in that you want to drag people along on the ride for and have them defend you because you go missing for a week every time that you create. You'll throw a bomb. You'll wait for the chaos to erupt and then you disappear for a week. All the time. And there's not a single person out here that you haven't dragged over and over and over. All the time. Subs, CCs, doesn't matter. Whatever you feel like it. But you're on some high vibrational shit, aren't you? No, you're not. What you are is a team you copy of Ralph. Nothing original. Even though people said to you, that's not what they really wanted. To just be you. Just be you. So when you're talking about you bring knowledge, I'd like to know where. Where's your knowledge? I'd love to hear it. I'm not saying you're not talented, you are. I'm not saying you don't have a place out here, absolutely you do. I defended you over and over and over to get people to give you chances. Something I will not be doing ever again, ever. So the three main people that I have an issue with today stemmed from you, but I'm the problem, right? I got attacked by all three people for being in your chat, for things that you have said, things that you have written and done, but I'm the problem. So you see why I started to remove myself, and this isn't new information to you, because I said this to you on your live, as did other people. It's crazy. It's crazy. People get sick of you coming out and dumping on them. And then you've got the people that are in the bushes that are afraid to call you out because they're afraid of being made a target. Leave Fluffy the fuck alone. Stop picking on her. She's a fucking easy target and you're going in on her all the time. She is the person that you pick out and then crash out on. She hasn't done a single thing to you. You crash on people that are over here on my channel just for coming in. Your resentment is crazy. Leave Fluffy alone. And Lime Skies will get her own sense and realize that you have been doing everything lately to try and get her to withdraw her support from you so that you can pander to her sister. Peas in a pod. Exactly, Arthur. I've tried over and over for over a year. Nobody sat in your channel and I was still there supporting you. When there was 2-3 people there, still there supporting you. I'll support you from a distance. I wish you well. I wish you every success. I hope your channel continues to grow. You are completely talented, but you are also completely fucked up. Go heal. Stop bleeding over the people that who actually genuinely supported you. Nobody was trying to control you by pointing things out to you. That was concern. That was care. That was support. Because we didn't give you where you had to pick one or the other. We just simply stated, we're trying to support you, but we don't support that. But if you do, you do. And that's where the journey ends. And I wish you well. And I wish you just wake the fuck up and treat your subscribers as people, not doormats, and not your emotional punching bag, because that's what you do. So when you're finished crashing out on people online, talking about yourself over and over and over, can you imagine for some people what it's like to hear from a CC go in on them and then come off the app? Do you even think about the effect that it has on anyone else? I bet you don't, because you're just so self-absorbed. Self-consumed, self-absorbed. Insane. Let me read some of these comments. Time to grow up, Vampy. It really is. I'm gonna pop your comment, Johnny. Welcome in, Johnny. And stop using her name to weaponize it. That should stick in your throat. Stop using her name, Vampy, against people who actually were close to her, much closer to her than you. She needs to learn how to be loyal to anybody. Exactly. No mothers here, right? Nobody tried to mother you. You ain't no baby. Nobody is able to tell you a single fucking thing because you know it all. And you'll do what you want to do at the end of the day. And that's why we left. So that in the future, when you do more shit like you have been doing, you hold the weight of that, not your subscribers, not your friends. And don't speak on my kid again. Talking about making a picture. Like, are you fucked up or what? But for Jelly, who thinks that you may know personal things about me, she doesn't. She really doesn't. We were good. I had supported her, but apparently she did not have that back. What she had was bitterness and resentment. So whatever I do with my channel is fuck all got to do with you. Fuck all. Wasn't built on you whatsoever. At all, but here you are saying it was. It really wasn't. And you did nothing different. Except maybe add a little bit of AI art. You went in on every CC. You spoke on everything. And you're a small channel. And your subscribers go in other places. They're not going to stick around and listen to you drag the people they support. They're just not. Nobody will. But you do you. So you can stop shouting about hit the link, hit the link. As a matter of fact, let me drop the link for you. Come on over. Come on over. You want a link? There's your link. Hit the link. Exactly. Fluffy does not fuck with anybody. She's the most polite and she minds her business. She doesn't get involved in anything. She just comes over, says hello, and is there to support. But you have not. You've already went in on her and apologized. And then you did it again recently. Because I wrote it in your chat. Leave Fluffy the fuck alone. I will say one thing at least. I now know what you really think about me, Vampy. Well done, good luck. Exactly. Exactly. So instead of crashing out on people who didn't return after you dragged them and said the most fucked up things about them and all they did was support you. But you're the victim, right? You're the person that was done wrong. A lot of growing up to do. She won't, she can't face truth. From what I saw. She was always there, yeah. As were every person that she has been dumping on. People start getting attached to the things that you do, you say, and you deliberately do for a reaction. And then you sit back and you skit and you laugh when people are on your panel and go quiet and then complain when they ask you, are you still there? You're the channel. You're the person that's supposed to be keeping it going, not your subscribers. It's not their role to keep coming up and sitting to stop you from crashing out, to hit your link and come up and keep you company while you abandon them, because that's what you do. And very often, a lot of people, they hit your panel, not just Nick, have to say to you, Vampy, are you still there? And when they do that, it's a problem. And when somebody sends you a message to make sure that you're not in jail, and that you're okay. You come out and crashed out about you wanting to take a break from YouTube for a week. But yet you came out this week and you were complaining that you went a whole week and nobody reached out to you. So you see how that works? You see the contradiction, Bambi? Which way would you like it? Where people actually cared and just sent a message to say, are you okay? Or they don't at all? Because it's a little bit too late. And again, bring it back to yourself. Who do you support? You're talking about a community. Who do you support? Where do you give that back? You want from people what you are unwilling to bring yourself. Because it's all about you. Go in on people. Trash them for no reason. Lie on them for no reason. I will never again support you. Never. I will not support you. I wish you well from a distance. But you will not get to lie on me after all I have ever done was support you. And you did the same to Nick, and you did the same to Jane. And you continue to go in on Jane. Who had done nothing to you. You keep referring to her in the most nasty ways when all she was your fucking friend and looked out for you. But then you're saying she was collecting addresses, directly feeding the ops, directly playing into their hands and what they said. When on my kids, that's not the fucking case. You did a live. Well, you see, you hide your lives after you. You throw rocks, you hide your hands. You did a live talking about, wouldn't it be great to be able to go live and open things that people send you, your subscribers send you? I think a couple of people sent you stuff and you had referenced a couple of things that you got. Then the narrative spun that people were sending you that stuff as payment of going in on a new one. And anybody that's around a while or can actually see the woods from the trees know that that's what you have been doing from day one. You've been trolling people from day one. But you want to be taken seriously. Which is it? You want to be taken seriously when you won't stand on anything that's a serious matter. You'll just flip-flop. And from what I can see, and I'm saying this directly to you, I'm telling you this. You're pandering to Jelly. You're pandering to Joe. Maybe you are best in that company because you don't seem to have anything. There's no fiber in your being that will stand up and say, this is right, this is wrong. But you want everybody else to go along with you as you do that. It doesn't work that way. Vampy, hit the link. You cry about the link not being dropped. Well, here it comes. Did I put it in? Did it go in? I put it in again. Yeah, it's gone in the link. Hit the link. It really has all been staged, Leo. Lady Leo, yeah, I agree. Hey, Remy, a lot of folks need a good night's sleep and they won't be so reactive online. Exactly. Like you can sit there and you just go off on people just so you have a certain amount of people in there and then switch. And then talk about how you want things to be positive. Do you think it's really positive what you're doing? A bit contradictory to me, but at least I know who I am and what I do and I can stand on it. Exactly. She'll sit sniggering at the screen. She went in on Fluffy, given Slimebag stood contact to threaten elder reviews and other bullshit and tell Fluffy's personal business pretend. Oh wow. I didn't know what was said. But I went over and I left a comment on her channel. And that's not our first time to go through that, Fluffy. It's wrong. Fluffy doesn't bother a single soul. Nobody. And that is something I addressed with Vampy before. Picking out people in our chat and just going in on them. The crash outs are boring and unproductive. Call a friend and tell them in vibes Vampy. Yeah. So Vampy, I'm hoping that this live maybe reaches your ears and you finally hear what the common denominator is, because it's you. People have removed themselves from the channel because of you, not anybody else. You're talking about a community and people don't know how to have a community. They very much do, as you can see from the chat. Or if you went to Nick's and Nick was over there, like if you gave a fuck to give support, or Temper, or anyone else for that matter, you would see very much what it is. Is coming up in an hour. That's really what I wanted to get on and address. And again, I'm stating, Vampy, the 3 people that are on my case came from supporting you: Star, Jelly, and Golden. All 3 came from being as a result of supporting you. And they're the people you're pandering to. You are welcome to them, and they are welcome to you. People who damage themselves and then see other people handle their situations. Psychic people don't know anything about pandering and self-sabotage and constant, they have no plans, no life. I completely agree. 100%. I found it out for 2 years and over and spread kindness and love. You do, Fluffy. You don't get involved with anything. She is genuine in every chat she goes to. All she brings is kindness. And you go in on her. And that's wrong. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. That's bullying, is what it is. Bullying. You're making Fluffy an easy target. Somebody who doesn't say anything to you, ever. Further the lie saying Vampy told Stormy to attack Fluffy. Vampy told Stormy to attack Fluffy. That's what stood passed on to the community because of Vampy's ranting and subs. And that's the problem with Star. Star is a shit stir. She goes from place to place, carrying bones, lies when she's doing it. Constantly lying. And then sits back and watches this shit show that she's been part of. They'll sit with her too. There's a reason she's sitting with them quite comfortably. I don't even know for sure if she's correct. Lime has done nothing but support me. I know, Fluffy. And this is all of that stuff, the vitriol that she has towards Lime is literally to pander to Jelly. Jelly sent her a cash app the other day. Great job, Vampy. And the people in your chat could see all of this coming a mile away. Hence why they left. Good luck at your channel. I don't even know for sure if she's correct still. Probably not. 100% agree, Jane. Vampy should congratulate herself for this division. Yes. People will support people that they align with. Oh, one more thing I want to say to you. You said I used strange terminology. That I did a live actually, and it was about Irish civil rights history. And you took the word alliance and dragged me in a live and saying that I use strange language. Who talks like that? That it's like something out of Game of Thrones. Everything you do is Game of Thrones Team You knockoff. You're still good at it. It's really good, but it is not an original idea, Vampy. So you went off on the whole word with alliance, and I could clearly tell that you didn't listen to it, because the context of that was how the Irish and the Republican Army here in the 70s drew an alliance with Black Panthers, which impacted the politics here in this country. That there was a history there with alliances. So if the word upsets you, I'm sorry, but I'm not. You're not a hostage here. You said you've unsubbed. Stay that way. Stay that way. I don't like the company you keep anyway. And by that, I don't mean any of the original people over there, because Dark Matter will look out for you. He is solid. He's 100%. But they'll get tired too. The people that are supporting you today will become tired down the line, because this is what you do, Vampy. This is what you do. You can go ahead and you can make any thumbnail and you can drag me however you want. I don't care. I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, you are showing yourself for who you are. Joe over on Polly, or over on Polos, talking about how you've been setting her up. You want her over there? Go get her. Nobody cares. Go get her. That's who you want to sit with. It makes sense you want to sit with them, because you have never had anything in you, no principles to call out to say what was right and what was wrong. As a matter of fact, you defended it. You hid it. You didn't bring it back out and look at it. You hid it. So if people are calling you out for not doing that stuff at a time when you needed to take a stance, then that's on you. But instead, you'll go attack me because I did, and you'll go attack Jane because she did, and she called it out, and so did a lot of other people. And you know what? There was other people that were close to you who are now no longer around. You did the same with them. Crash out on them. And what their only crime, the only thing they did was support you. But the people who dragged you, the people who threatened all sorts on you, the people who said that they would have their family attack you, the people that said that they would contact the police, the people that said that they would have you imprisoned, are the people you're pandering to. You're a fucking joke. You're a joke. And you are a troll. You are a troll. And maybe you should take a look at how you are if you want to be taken a little bit more serious. Or at least have your words. Stand for something. Because all you do is go around from place to place and person to person, looking for validation, looking for people to stroke your ego and tell you how great you are. And you are. But you also sabotage other people for your benefit. And that's fucked up. So that's really what I only wanted to address right now. Hey, Stormy. Bessie knows his training is affected by health. That's another thing. Yeah. You're going in on people like Fluffy knowing that her health hasn't been great. She'll be back on one of her troll accounts. Oh, yes, one of her troll accounts. One of many. Fluffy don't care about nothing or no one. She cares about the sub count and who hits the panel. That's exactly what she cares about. Numbers. That's it. All comes down to numbers and nothing else. Fuck them all. Exactly, Jedi. Fuck all them. Fuck all them and fuck them again. So go stay in with Jelly. Stay over there. Because you're in good company there. Who crashes out over a lot of views and new videos? Get over yourself, man. Big road to fuck up. People are not your emotional punching bag. They're not. And it's not anybody else's fault that they have something you don't. Maybe take a look at what it is you could be doing differently. As I said, you zero principles. Zero. So if people are referring to you in a certain way, that's why. You're pandering to the very people that have been rejected by the sector. For continuous racial slurs, continuous remarks. I will stay today. Leave me alone. He needs more of this. She has nothing to do with it. Exactly, here for the show. Yeah. And she's been getting a hard time lately just for being around. It's crazy. People should be able to go from chat to chat wherever the hell they like without being a target and without being attacked. She's very peaceful, low-key, yeah. We know you are, Fluffy. Need no validation. I'm truly loving, caring Christian that tries to spread love to everyone. And you do. She needs more of this. She has nothing to do with it and stop using her for content. Yeah, exactly. Stop using her for content. Or anybody else, Vampy, for that matter. Especially the people that are only there to support you. It's wrong. It's wrong. I agree there, Jane. There was a lot of chances given to make it right. But when you continue to lie to the people that are supporting you and saying that you don't want these people around, you have them blocked, and then they show up in the chat, and people are asking you, Vampy, I thought you had this person blocked. I'm referring to Joe. And she will keep coming up and keep it up, coming up. Your channel, you run it your way. But you don't get to say, okay, I'm going to abuse anybody else who doesn't want to sit with her or don't want to sit and continue to support. It doesn't work that way. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Just a couple of things I want to address. There's other, and they're the main points anyway. So I did not at all, and I would own it if I did. I did not strike Golan. And if I did, my name would have been attached. But it wasn't, because it came up on her screen, YouTube policies. I wasn't even around. I had 4 family birthdays this week, only in the last couple of days. So I haven't been around to do fuck all. Except pop in and out. I got a red ball back to the beginning. Shout out to the replay gang. I always forget that. So if you're catching this on replay, I'm sorry. I always actually forget to say that, but thank you for checking in. So with that, I'm going to finish up. But yeah, enjoy your day, everybody. I always appreciate people to turn up and give me your time. It's much appreciated. So have a good one, everybody. I'll put that on the screen and then I'll line it. Have a good one, everybody. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, all.
I saw the thread, pulled it slow. One lie led to another one, I know. Yeah, you saw the story, laced in gold. But truth don't bend when the room gets cold. Yeah, I kept receipts in my chest. Yeah, you said my name like I was next. Yeah, now you at me with that fake surprise. Yeah, 'cause I said it plain and I looked in your eyes. Fate got a way of calling the bluff when the mask slips off. The truth gets rough. I don't chase shade, I don't chase smoke. I speak what I know, then I let it go. I stand on facts, I stand on facts. Say it to my face. I stand on facts. You can't twist that. You can't tax that. Truth came through. I stand on facts. I stand on facts. I stand on facts. If you build on lies, then it all comes back, 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 back. Now they all out when the lights hit. Funny how the real makes the fake shift. Yeah, you threw names around like a cheap spark, but truth got teeth and it leaves a mark. I don't need applause, I need clean hands. I don't fold up for your crooked plans. You mad I said what the room knew too. I exposed the seams, now the seam don't move. Fate got a way of calling the bluff when the mask slips off. The truth gets rough. I don't chase shade, I don't chase smoke. I speak what I know, then I let it go. I stand on facts, I stand on facts. Say it to my face. I stand on facts. You can't twist that. You can't tax that. Truth came through. I stand on facts. I stand on facts. I stand on facts. If you build on lies, then it all comes back. What you fear is your own voice. What you hid was a real choice. Now it's here in the open air. Every lie you fed left you bare. I stand on facts. I stand on facts. Say it to my face. I stand on facts. You can't twist that. You can't tax that. Truth came